Hello, hello, and welcome to Hygiene Elevated Conversations and Innovations. Today, you get the pleasure of hearing Joffrey and myself really just do kind of a quick recap of this year. Believe it or not, we are 4 months into this year. We're just about to head into May, which is so crazy. So, we kind of just wanted to take a breath, kind of let everybody know what we've been doing, really what Joffrey's been doing, because she has been traveling like crazy. And then just talk about some of the upcoming things that we have going on. So, Joffrey, share your like wild experiences you have had this year traveling and doing presentations.
Okay, Amanda, like when you don't travel for work and you hear people saying like they travel for work, like the first like little thought that pops in my head, or used to anyway, was like, how fun that this
Literally.
person gets to travel for work. That must be great. You know, it's really not that fascinating.
It's not as glamorous as we.
No, it's really not. A day of travel for work would look like waking up super early. And if you didn't hit snooze too much, you can do your hair and makeup before you catch your like 6 a.m. flight, right? If you didn't, if you did push snooze too many times, I end up packing my like hair straightener and my makeup and like just doing it in the airport when I land before getting the rental car.
At least the airport bathrooms at Salt Lake City International Airport are very well lit and they're beautiful bathrooms.
Yes. So that's like my getting ready hack is in the airport if the flight was super early. Then it's really just getting that rental car, driving to the school. Well, actually, first picking up lunch or treats for the students, then going to the school, presenting, and then just right back to the airport. So I've been to so many places, but I really just see like from airport to school and back. Like I try to fly out and get home in the same day so I don't miss too much time with the family.
You were unfortunately not successful in that in New Mexico, my home state.
Oh, no, that was an overnighter. There is not an airport direct from here to there. So that one was quite a road trip to get to that school.
So, okay. So you are wrapping up presentations this month. And we are super excited because Hygiene Elevated is partnering with Signature Dental Partners to throw a super epic graduation party for Utah Tech. That is correct, Utah Tech?
Yes, and I am thrilled. This is going to be my first graduation party, and I'm hoping that it's just a total success so that we can keep doing it. I feel like what's more fun than a party for hygienists? Like that sounds like a great time.
I think party planning is fun, and I don't want to say especially when you can spend somebody else's money, but especially when somebody else is picking up the tab and you can just make it so special for the students. So we are super excited to be a part of that. I finally get to be a part of one of these. So I'm going to go down with Joffrey to St. George, and we are going to throw a party and drive back from St. George same day because I have to work the next day. So
it's okay. You can snooze in the car.
Sorry to my patients the next morning. But yeah, I'm super excited to be a part of that. So we will definitely share that on social media as it's going on and the next day or two. Anything else, Joffrey, that you want to share about Signature and what you've been doing so far?
Oh my gosh. Yes. Let me tell you, Amanda, how many places we've actually been for school wise. It has blown my mind how many schools will let us come and speak to their students. Honestly, it's so cool that this is happening. But we've been to Weber here in Utah, Concord Career College in Colorado, Dona Ana Community College in New Mexico, Lake Washington in Washington, UVU here in Utah, Slick here in Utah, Pacific University, Yakima Valley College. And you said we're wrapping them up this month, and we are. We're ending the month with a bang because we are doing our graduation dinner on Wednesday. We'll be at the Pueblo Community College on Friday, and then West Los Angeles on Monday. And then the month is a wrap after that.
That you've done like basically the entire Mountain West and Pacific area, because you've hit Washington, Oregon, California, Idaho, Utah, California, New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So you just need Arizona to complete our.
I know. Well, Sweet Kim is in Arizona, so she was actually at Phoenix College. That I could have put that on the list, but I was like, I didn't technically go to that one.
Oh, that's cool though. I mean, you just started this year. So to be able to be in that many schools and be invited back, that's the bigger thing. It's not like,
know.
But word of mouth spread and people enjoyed it and loved it. And so that's fantastic.
I know. UCDH, which is
Utah College of Dental
Hygiene. I'm not biased at all, even though I graduated from UCDH. But anyways, they have invited me back, and I want to say this is going to be the 4th time that I have presented at that school. So, and I'm sure the others will invite me back as well. So I'm looking forward to it.
That's awesome. All right. Anything else before we carry on to other projects?
Just if any educators are listening, please book Hygiene Elevated's Beyond Scaling tour because it's really fun for the students.
It is. It is a lot of fun, especially if you're in Arizona. So that way we can have a complete set.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Under One Roof is like coming so fast. It's like 3 months away.
I know. I am so excited. So it's not a secret, but I am planning 2 booths for Under One Roof.
What?
And yes, so our Hygiene Elevated booth, and I am part of the booth planning committee for Signature Dental Partners as well. Okay. So it has been really fun to generate ideas and then decide which one should I put this at? Where does this fit best?
That's a fun place to be. Again, getting to be in the planning.
I love it.
Is fun for sure. Mm-hmm. So, okay. So we're going to have a booth. We have our merchandise for those who haven't heard or heard our latest updates. We have our merchandise there that we're going to be selling, our apparel. We've got our T-shirts, our hats. I think we will have a few sweatshirts still. We're going to have a new design by the time Under One Roof comes around. And we'll definitely have some stickers and some swag as well. But we just launched, I guess not just launched, but in February launched our Oral Hygiene Influencer T-shirt. And Joffrey, this was kind of like, I don't want to say a passion project, but it was something that you felt very passionate about. And when you were telling me about the design and just kind of the inspiration behind the design, I was on board 100%. So I'm going to kind of give you the floor and let you talk about the Oral Hygiene Influencer shirt and why we came up with that, why you came up with that, and what that T-shirt is all about.
Yes. Okay. I love it. I love just our entire merch line, honestly. It's all very special to me. But the Oral Hygiene Influencer T-shirt, I do love that one. Very, very much so. And it kind of just came from the idea of how in today's culture, everybody wants to be an influencer.
Mm-hmm. Whether influencer, everybody gets it. If you're in the social media realm, you get the concept of an influencer.
Right. And so this, I was just kind of just like a random thought, literally probably one of those moments just driving in the car, really. I'm like, we are influencers. Well, my golly. Right?
We as hygienists.
Thank you. Yes.
And I. Yes.
No, not just us. All of the hygienists. We're all oral hygiene influencers.
Mhm.
I mean, we play a huge influence on the clinics we work for. And we leave influence on like our front office staff. We influence the dental assistants. We influence the patients when it comes to accepting treatment. We influence the doctor, right, as being just like a team player and bringing morale and all of those things, right? But the biggest one, the biggest like little scope space of that is, as your hygienist, we're literally influencing our patients to do so much, right? We want to influence them to improve their home care, influence them to create new habits. We like the influence we're trying to place on them is like coming from such a good place.
Right.
So when sometimes you hear influencer, you hear of somebody just making a bunch of money from posting TikToks, right? And that's not necessarily what it's about. It's about inspiring and helping our patients and just being great hygienists. That's what the oral hygiene influencer is. And where'd the inspiration come from? I had a really cute young patient come in, and she was wearing just this little crew neck sweatshirt on it, and it just said influencer with a little period at the end in a very basic font. And I thought, gosh, I really like her sweater. Like, I'm pretty sure I even told her I liked her sweater. And I think it was on my way home that day when I was like, oh, yeah, oral hygiene influencer. I'm putting it on a shirt. Like, and then we did.
Yeah. No, I loved that. And the second you told me about it, like, I got it. Like, it's not just about, again, not just about making money or just trying to like gain followers, but realizing and taking our role as hygienists, not that we don't take it serious, but being able to recognize the influence that we have for our patients and celebrating that, because sometimes it's easy in the realm of hygiene to get caught up in the minutia and the monotony of the day to day and not realize like this is an influence, like you have a role to play, and it is an influence um, moment where we get to just talk to our patients and have basically a captive audience. So
Mm-hmm.
and helping them to make good choices or at least think about things in a different way. So I loved that idea from day one and went with it with you.
Yeah, and I just feel like it just really fits in with like the pop culture.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like where all the inspiration for our designs come from is pop culture, what's trending, what's fun, like lightheartedness, but we're definitely thinking outside the box when it comes to any of the merch we're making. We're not trying to copy any. I mean, I did just copy that girl's sweater, but I mean, we're not copying.
We derive
um,
inspiration from.
yeah, that's it. It was inspiration, and we really didn't copy. I just saw it and
We put
I
a
don't know,
happy spin on it.
inspired for sure.
Yeah.
But I just mean like we're not trying to be a different dental hygiene apparel company. This is very original designs, and um, they're thought out. They're like special to us. I hope other people think they're special.
Yeah. So, okay, on that realm of our apparel, um, and under one roof, do you want to talk about your latest brain child that you had last week?
Yes. Okay. Amanda's talking about the RDH hotline that is starting this Thursday. So probably same day this podcast is going to be posted out for the world to listen to. So is the first tape from the RDH hotline. And what is the RDH hotline? The RDH hotline is where you can call in, leave a voice message. This is a place where hygienists can and not anonymously call
Mhm.
in. They can vent, rant, ask a question, share a thought, just say hi. And we are going to be posting these on TikTok and Instagram. And I think it's going to be really fun. I can't wait to see what happens in the comment sections on these. And
Yes.
I'm really excited to just see like what people call in and say when it's completely anonymous. And, it's all about the like, you don't have to worry about what someone thinks about what you just said, right? Like you don't have to filter anything like you may for your social media audience, right? Uh, so I feel like this is how we're going to get to just a whole nother platform, whole nother layer of a way we can connect with our hygiene community. And so it's just like everybody's voice, comments, concerns, like are valid and they can help shape the conversations for all the hygienists. So we're just creating conversations here.
Yeah. I love such a thing this day and age where you can make up a phone number and anybody on the internet can call you and it's anonymous, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did a Google, correct? It's a Google phone number. So
Yeah.
legitimately, it is anonymous. And I think this is a great opportunity because sometimes like you're afraid to ask a question or like a scenario at work comes up and you're just like, should I have handled that differently? But you're like a little bit nervous about where to ask the question without sounding like an idiot. Or like, oh my gosh, are people going to judge me for not knowing the answer to this question? Well, stuff comes up all the time at work that I'm like, could I have handled that better? Could I have done something different? Should I have used a different code for that? So, I think it's a great safe place to rant if need be, or ask a question, like a scenario question. I think it's going to be fun and interesting. So I'm excited to see where it goes.
Well, me too. And I think there's going to be some funny stuff. Like
I hope so.
I can't wait to just laugh listening to these. And I want this to be content that when it comes through on someone's feed, they're like, oh, another one. And they're going to stop and listen to it because it's going to be like comical and relatable, or it's just for us, just for hygienists. And I'm really excited to see what people call in and say. So if anybody wants to call in and leave a voicemail,
Oh yeah, what is that phone number?
Yes, it is 801-252-6890. Amanda, that's 801-252-6890. So you call in, you have 3 minutes to leave a message, and we're posting them. They're going up on Hygiene Elevated. So
I just had an idea.
yes.
What if we make a pin that's just that phone number for one roof?
Well, the tape I'm planning on using on the Instagram posts. What do you think of the
Definitely the phone
tape?
Yeah.
It has the phone number on the cassette tape now.
As long as the phone number is on there, yes.
Yes.
That cassette tape logo is really fun.
Oh, I can't wait for everyone to see it because I'm like, we needed this like forever ago. Where was this? We all love our profession, right? But you do have those days where you like, I don't know, just want to like go straight to bed, or you just can't anymore, right? Like you just can't. And I want to hear about those days too. I want to see like the real side of being a hygienist, not the pretty side, but the real one.
I was part of a Facebook group that was for dental hygienists, and I do not remember what it was called, but it turned into the most negative, toxic thing I had ever experienced on social media. And it was just these women, mostly women, these hygienists, just absolutely bashing on patients. And I'm like, there's a time and a place. I mean, and at least it was social media. They all got it, like within this group. But I was just like, nothing that any of these people have to say is positive. It is all negative. Excuse me.
It's okay. And I don't anticipate this taking a negative turn. I just don't see it. I understand, if it, I don't know. I don't feel like that's the community we're going for. I
I
think
don't
we
think-
are like the ones who like the profession, the ones who want to contribute to the conversation.
Yeah.
And I think once a few tapes get put out, people will understand like where the intent is with this. So
yeah. I'm hoping for the funny. Please share all your funny stories, because
I want to call in and leave voicemails. They're gonna get a feel that's my voice. It'll be like, that is not anonymous. We know that is Joffrey.
it's still technically anonymous. You just recognize the voice.
No, it's going to be so fun. And I want to take it back to Under One Roof real quick, Amanda.
Yes.
There are some really cool things that are happening. We have a collaboration T-shirt that Hygiene Elevated is going to be doing with Signature Dental Partners and GoTo. And I'm thrilled about this shirt. I love that shirt too.
It's a pretty cool shirt.
All the profits from that shirt are going to a local donated dental type place right there in Colorado. So I wish I had the name on the top of my head and I don't, but I love that we're seeing a collaboration between a hygiene company, a DSO, and then like a tech company / temping agency, all collaborating together. And it's
an interesting collaboration, because usually that's not the same space. So
but it is. And we all work together really well, and everybody just respects everybody. Dentistry is just so big. There's room for everybody. So might as well have fun and make friends, right?
T-shirt and give some money to the charities there.
I know. I don't care if we don't sell a single T-shirt as long as we sell the ones that are for charity.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know how at Under One Roof, the pins are such a hit.
Oh,
everyone loves those on their lanyards.
It's like a status thing.
Yep, I think we're gonna do some RDH Hotline pins that will have the phone number on it. And so anyways, I'm so excited for that convention. It is my absolute favorite one.
Yeah.
This is going to be the 3rd year in a row that we're going. So each year, the other 2 times, I came home with a tattoo. And so now I'm thinking like, what am I going to get for a tattoo in Denver? And I don't know yet. So I'm thinking about it, though. I'm trying to keep the tradition alive here.
I think so. The collaboration T-shirt is the Mustang that is in front of the airport,
Lucifer,
right?
Yeah.
I think, is that its name? Lucifer?
So, yeah.
I saw that on the text the other day, and I was like, really? I never knew it had a name, but so Lucifer. I feel like you should get a Lucifer somewhere with its like beady blue eyes.
Oh my God, no! I could never have a blue horse.
It's just its eyes that are blue, though.
Oh no, the eyes are red.
Okay, red eyes. Something about it was very creepy. So yeah, red eyes.
Uh-huh.
Is it blue though?
Yes.
In my mind, it's silver, but it's been a long time since I've seen it in real life. So
we'll be taking pictures.
we do need to take pictures before, as we arrive.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
that'll be so fun.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe when we depart, and we'll wear our charity T-shirts.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We won't have them before that.
Oh, I don't know if we can get them before. Maybe.
We'll yeah. No, definitely with the T-shirts though.
But that is it, Amanda.
That's the latest.
Yeah. Everybody's up to date now. Oh, actually, one more other thing.
Okay.
And we probably need to make a whole other podcast for this. I love Botox. I didn't think I was gonna look at this. I can't even like move my forehead. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm trying.
Well, that's true. I forgot you got some Botox up there in your
A
lip.
little bit on my forehead, a little bit over here, and then some right here for the lip flip I was going for. So less gummy smile.
Oh, wow.
Anyways, I have a follow-up on Thursday. I will ask her if she will do a podcast with
Yeah,
us.
do
And
it.
then we can talk about how I never thought I'd want Botox, and now I love it. I see why everybody loves it.
I want everybody to know when I am angry. Like,
Not me.
well, I want to leave no doubts in your mind if I am displeased.
Okay, that's it. We need to have a podcast on Botox.
Yes,
Put
sure.
on my to-do list. Amanda, thank you for setting up this recap podcast. I think this was great. All right.